Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with yet another unboxing. I think I'll just change my name from Cinema Sickness to, Mr. Unboxing, since that's all I'm doing nowadays. It's like every video I'm doing is an unboxing video, but I'm not complaining. This is all great from you guys. Just thank you guys so much for sending me stuff. It's awesome. So you guys have been donating a lot of stuff to the library, so I've been doing a lot of unboxing videos, and that is awesome. I love it. I have nothing wrong with doing unboxing videos. I love doing them. I love getting stuff from you guys. So let's dive right into it. Take a look at everything I got. So the first thing I have here, as you can see, I actually already opened, because this comes from Mill Creek. They sent me a bunch of goodies here. This is all stuff that comes out this month. By the time you see this video, all this will probably be out, I believe. They have a lot of cool stuff going on. As I mentioned last month when I reviewed some of the products, they've recently just got the rights to distribute a whole bunch of Sony and Columbia TriStar titles. So they've been putting tons and tons of stuff out, which is awesome, because a lot of the stuff they have been putting out is stuff that is no longer being put out by Sony or Columbia TriStar. It's a lot of it's out of print now. So it's really cool for Mill Creek to be bringing this stuff back into print and putting it out to DVD. That is awesome. So a lot of cool stuff here. Let's check out what they sent. So the first thing we have here is, this is really cool. I'm so excited about this release. This is the Three Stooges 6-movie set. Look at that. That is awesome. This comes with the Three Stooges go around the world in a daze. The Outlaws is coming. Rocking in the Rockies. Time Out for Rhythm. How Rocket Will Travel. And Three Stooges meet Hercules. That is badass. Such a cool release. If you're a Three Stooges fan, this is something to get. I mean, just the fact that all these movies are put together is really cool. Before we had to buy, I think a lot of these are either released individually or released like in double sets, something like that. I don't think there was a full set. I could be wrong about that, but I'm sure the full set was probably a lot more than this is going to cost you. So very cool. Comes on 2 DVDs here. So very, very, very awesome. What a cool release. If you're a Three Stooges fan, this is an awesome one to pick up. Then we have the Silver Screens Romance 8-movie collection. This is also really cool. It comes with a lot of older titles. We have the Solid Gold Cadillac, We Were Strangers, Angels Over Broadway, Music in My Heart, The Marrying Kind, It Should Happen to You, Adam Had 4 Sons, and Down to Earth. So lots of really cool older titles here. If you like just classic, as it says, silver screen titles, then you're going to really dig this one. I certainly love older titles. These look like they're all from... Is there a date on these? Yeah, we have ranging from the 30s, 40s, all 30s, 40s, and 50s. So very awesome. Definitely looking forward to checking some of these out. And then we have Big Screen Romances 8-movie collection. So another 8-movie collection here. This one coming with the wow, how do you even say that? The Luzhin Defense. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Tempest, This Is My Father, Violet Are Blue, No Small Affair, Modern Romance, The Man Who Loved Woman, and Perfect. So a lot of really cool romantic titles on here. The one I really was interested in was No Small Affair. Really interested in getting that on DVD. So another really cool release there. Then they were supposed to send me, and there was a bit of a mix-up. They were supposed to send me, I believe it was called 90s Night In, which was another 8-movie collection, and it had a whole bunch of really cool 80s titles on it. In fact, one of them was Threesome. I really wanted to get myself a DVD copy of the movie Threesome. Unfortunately, they when they sent these to me, they messed up. They actually sent me 2 of the same title instead of that one. And the title I got 2 copies of was this Gotham Serials collection, which comes with both of the original Batman serials. We have the Batman 1943 15-chapter release serial, and the Batman and Robin 1949 15-chapter serial. So very cool. They released both these together. As you can see, they sent me 2 by accident instead of sending me the 90s Night In. But what are you going to do? They both come on their own separate DVD, which is absolutely awesome. And I do have the original release. This here's the original release. This here's the new release. As you can see, pretty much the same artwork. I don't like that they call it though the Gotham City serials. I wish they would have, maybe for some copyright reasons or something. I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. Maybe for some reason they couldn't say Batman. I don't know. I mean, I know they say Batman here. Maybe they couldn't title it Batman really big. I'm not sure, but I really wish they would have put titled it Batman, because now if you buy this, it's going to get titled under, I mean, you can put it wherever you want, but somebody like me who's OCD about this would have to put it under G, whereas the original one would go under B. So that's the only downfall with this. I don't know why they called it Gotham City Serials. Why didn't they call it Batman, the Gotham City Serials? That would have been kind of cool. But they didn't. So, oh, sorry. Here's the other release too. These are the first. Sorry about that. These are the actual 2 original releases. And then this one here features both of these. As you can see, very similar artwork to the 1943 release. So very, very cool. If you don't have these yet, definitely something to get your hands on. These are great. I mean, they're pretty cheesy, they're pretty bad, but they're a lot of fun too. It's classic Batman. This is original old school Batman. This is as old school as you're gonna get. So very cool. This is a great release. And then they also sent me the Tick, the entire series, which is really awesome as well. I do have the original release. This year being the original release. This year being the new release. Also coming on... Oh, actually, this all comes on 1 disc, which makes sense. It's only, what, 9 episodes long? This series didn't last very long. It came and went, which is a shame, because this is a really good series. I love this show. It's funny. It's enjoyable. It's a great, just cheesy, really goofy superhero series. And I really wish this would have stayed on the air, but it only lasted 9 episodes. One of them was a pilot, and one of them didn't air. So really, this only lasted 7 episodes, basically, which is a shame. But what are you going to do? So very cool. Like I said, I had the original release here, but the new release is also very cool. Though I don't see anything about special features. Although on here, it looks like the only special features are some commentaries and some crappy DVD-ROM link to additional added blah, 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 whatever. That's not such a big deal. But it looks like it basically has commentary and trailers, where this one doesn't mention anything about that. So my guess is it's probably a very typical Mill Creek release, and it's bare bones. So if you don't have this, you're not going to find it anymore. Grab this. It's great. Definitely a series I'd recommend picking out. I'm sure you can get all these for probably around $5. All these Mill Creek releases for around $5. They're always super cheap at places like Walmart and Kmart and stuff like that. They're great releases. I would definitely recommend picking them up. They're fantastic. There's also some more. I wrote all these down. They released a British Cinemas release. It comes with 6 titles. Tearjerkers release. It comes with 6 titles. Chick Flicks release, which comes with 8 titles. And they also released the complete Ellen show on not Ellen, but the Ellen show on DVD as well, which is really cool. I do already have the original release, but they re-released it, which is awesome. So a lot of really cool stuff coming out from Mill Creek recently. I love the fact that they've been releasing all this like Sony, Columbia, TriStar stuff. It's just a lot of really cool stuff coming out, and I'm very excited to see what they release next month. I don't think I've been this excited since they started releasing all those classic, I guess it was, last year or 2 years ago, they were releasing all those like great classic 80s and 90s animated series. Now they seem to be focusing a lot on the Columbia TriStar stuff. And that's really cool. It's like every year they release a whole bunch of really awesome stuff, and their prices are fantastic. I mean, as I said, when it comes to quality, I mean, you're not getting like the best quality, but you're getting decent quality. I wouldn't say it's bad. It looks fine, and yeah, you're probably getting a lot of bare bones. Special features aren't something you find all that often on Mill Creek releases, but it is what it is. You're paying for what you get. It's a cheaper release. You're not getting the best quality out there that you could possibly get. You're not getting much in the way of bonus features, but for $5, you're picking up a full series of something. It's a good deal. So I love it. I hope they just keep releasing stuff. It's great. So anyway, so now on to packages sent from some fans. This one comes from apparently nobody. No return address. So I'm not sure who this comes from. I hope there's a note inside. Otherwise, I'm not going to know. Oh, I think I see a note. All right. Oh, and a note with a picture. Dear Cinema Sickness, here's a sealed VHS movie of Citizen Kane that I asked if you wanted. I watch your videos every day and I enjoy them, especially the collection updates and your reviews. Oh, good. So somebody watches my reviews. That's great. It's amazing. All my videos get like a decent amount of hits, and then I'll put a weekly watch video up, and it gets like a quarter of what my hits usually get, but our videos usually get. But what are you gonna do? Some of you guys like them, that's why I keep them coming. I'm also a huge movie buff and watch about 3 to 4 movies a day. Awesome. I used to do that, and then I got married. I have 5,900 movies. That's awesome. And about 100 TV shows. Very cool. My friends and family call me the movie man, but my name is Trevor. So this comes from Trevor. Trevor Bang. Cool last name, by the way. I don't load YouTube videos, just more of a YouTube watcher. I added 4 other goodies for you. Here is my collection of what I still have to watch. There's a picture there of his collection. Although he says collection of what I still have to watch. I don't know if this is his full collection or this is just his unwatched pile. Not sure, but so that's very cool looking, very impressive. Either way, so again, this comes from Trevor Bang. Very, very cool. Thank you so much, Trevor. And again, cool last name. So let's see what he sent me. All right. Well, we do have, and this is something he said he was going to send me, we have the 50th anniversary of Citizen Kane, brand new factory sealed on VHS. And what's cool about this release, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it comes with Reflections of Citizen Kane. So it's basically the movie and then a little documentary, as it says, the original actors, editors, and most experienced directors and producers in Hollywood come forward to present Reflections on Citizen Kane, a 50th anniversary special featuring Roger Corman, Brian De Palma, yada, 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 a bunch of other people. So, very cool. And if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, that documentary, only available here. They never released it to DVD or anything else. It's only available in this, on this VHS tape. I think. I'm pretty sure about that, but if I'm wrong, please correct me. So, very cool. Very, very happy to get this since it has that cool documentary on it. And as you can see, it was for the low, low price of $14.95 at Blockbuster. So that is awesome. Just a really cool release for my collection. Very awesome. Then he also sent me, and I'm going to show these backwards so we don't have a problem. He sent me two, well, it looks like one digital copy and one not digital copy. So he sent me a digital copy of Escape Plan. Very cool. I wanted to see that movie. Definitely a great movie. I never got around to seeing it in theaters. I'll eventually pick it up on Blu-ray or DVD, but now I can watch it, so that's awesome. And he also sent me a Disney movie reward code, which is really cool. I can certainly always use them. The more codes I get, the more stuff I can order off, more DVDs I can order off of the Disney movie reward program, so that's very cool. And then it looks like we have 2 CD soundtracks here, although I do own both of these already. Yeah, so he sent me the soundtrack to Phenomenon and the soundtrack to An American Tail. American Tail's a fantastic soundtrack, but they're both good soundtracks. So like I said, I do already own both these, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, like I always do, offer them up to you guys. First come, first serve, and don't ask for both. Ask for just one or the other, please. So first come, first serve. First person to ask me for one of these, we'll get them. I'll send them off to you for absolutely free. So just let me know. Send me a personal message on YouTube. Send me a personal message. And here's something I'm going to do. I'm no longer going to respond back to people saying, like, I'm sorry, it's already been taken, only because that's getting out of hand now. At first it was okay, but it's gotten to the point now where it's like, I get like 100 people asking me, oh, can I have that movie? And I got to respond to like, 99 people. No, it's already been taken. I'm sorry. And it's getting out of hand. So, if I don't respond to you, assume it's gone. I will respond to the winner the night I post this video. So if you don't hear back like that night or the next morning, just assume, unfortunately, it's already been taken. So anyway, first person to ask for either one of these gets them. All right, so the last box here comes from Gordon Bradshaw from Oregon. Nice big box here. I like the size of this box. I'm pretty excited. If I can get it open. A lot of tape on this. There we go. All right. And Gordon here sent me the coolest note anybody's ever sent me. Hi. Just hi. There we go. Is that, yeah. However you get to see that. Hi. So, excellent. That is the most interesting note anybody's ever sent me. Alright, we have bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Lots of bubble. Wow, you packed these really well. Lots of bubble. Wow, you packed these really, really well. Check this out. Not only did you load this thing with bubble wrap, each individual title here packaged in its own bubble mailer. That's dedication right there. That's cool. That's somebody who wants to make sure the stuff coming to me does not get damaged. That is awesome. Gordon, you rock. That is the coolest thing ever. And I do believe I know what these are, actually. Yeah, very cool. So Gordon contacted me recently to let me know he had a whole bunch of Dragon Ball movies, like basically pretty much all the. I'm not sure if it's all the movies or most of the movies anyway that I still need to get. I have most of the movies, but there were some I was missing. And he said, hey, I have all the ones you don't have. Can I send them to you? And I said, okay. So we did a trade. I sent him a bunch of Cinema Sickness stickers. He sent me some DVDs. So very cool. So we have Dragon Ball Z, BioJack Unbound, the uncut movie. Very, very cool. Oh yeah, these are in perfect shape too. That is awesome. And then we have... Pretty sure this is all Dragon Ball. Pretty sure. Yeah, then we have Dragon Ball Sleeping Princes in Devil's Castle. The uncut feature includes 3 uncut versions. The English 5.1 surround sound, English, and original Japanese. Also awesome. This is going to be a lot of opening stuff and a big mess on my floor. But again, I really appreciate the fact that you took the time to make sure none of these were going to get damaged. Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn. I think this might complete my Dragon Ball collection. That's the only thing I was missing. I had all the episodes. I was just missing the some of the movies. So this might actually complete it, and that'd be so awesome. I'll have to double check. If it is, I'll put something here to let you guys know. Dragon Ball Z Broly Second Coming. And then Dragon Ball The Path to Power. Man. And Dragon Ball Z Super Android 13. That's awesome. And then I think the last one here, yes, last one. I'm making a huge mess of my floor. Alright, we have Dragon Ball Mystical Adventure. This I know I have on VHS, so cool to have it on DVD now. And these are all in like the best shape too. That's so cool. Love it. None of these seem to be scratched or anything. That's so awesome. So very cool. So there you go. A boatload of Dragon Ball. We got what? Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, these are all Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z stuff. So that is so cool. So Gordon, thank you so much for sending these to me. Like I said, I'm going to double check, and this might complete my Dragon Ball Z and just Dragon Ball collection in general. I will, I'll put something right here, let you guys know if it is now complete or if I'm still missing any. But this might complete it, or at least get me very close. So that is so awesome. Thank you so much for sending these to me. Very, very cool. So there you go, guys. That's it. A lot of cool stuff today. Like I said, Mill Creek is just kicking ass right now with putting out so many cool Columbia TriStar Sony titles. There's a lot of good stuff coming out from them. Definitely keep your eye out for those. Like I said, places like Walmart. I know Kmart. Kmart's pretty good for carrying for carrying the Mill Creek titles. If you have a Kmart nearby, check them out. They usually carry them, and they're like $5. You can get some really, really good deals on Mill Creek titles at again, places like Kmart and Walmart. I even see them at Target. Target, they're sometimes a bit more expensive. Not by much, maybe like a couple bucks. So I would definitely check Kmart first and then hit up Walmart, or Target. But all those stores seem to carry them, and just some really good stuff coming out. I'm really going to look for that 90s one, that 90s 8-pack. I really want to get my hands on that. Hopefully I'll be able to find that at some point. Gordon, thank you so much for sending me all these Dragon Ball titles. And I totally forget who sent this stuff now. I feel like a jerk. But was there... You had a note, did you not? I'm losing everything. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Trevor Bang. How did I forget your name? Bang. That name is awesome. Cool last name. I love it. You sent me all this awesome stuff here. I mean, the Citizen Kane with the bonus feature on it. The reflections on Citizen Kane, which I believe is only available on here. That's really cool. 2 CD soundtracks, which I do already have, but I'm going to give them away to you guys. Again, first come, first serve for these. Send me a personal message on YouTube. And some Disney Movie Rewards points here, and the Escape Plan digital copy. That is so cool. So thank you, everybody, so much for sending me stuff. Really appreciate it, guys. So that's it. Like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. If you're not already subbed, please do. And if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, click on the shop tab, purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker or a Cinema Sickness button. I'd really appreciate the support. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.